GPS program works by notifying domestic violence victims if offenders get too close.
News 8's Stephanie Simone talked with a woman who says that program gave her freedom after 20 years. She's live in our New Haven newsroom with that. Stephanie?
Darren, and the statistics are staggering. A victim advocate says nearly a third of all court cases in the state involve domestic violence. And we spoke with one woman who says armed with a GPS tracker, she can sleep better at night knowing her abuser was on the streets. She hides her identity because this grandmother fears she will incite her ex-husband.
He never put a hand on me, but he was verbally abusive. He would throw things, break things, slam things, you know. There's other ways to abuse people. You don't have to hit them to abuse them.
Last summer, the court's victims advocate offered her a GPS tracker. A phone alerted her when her abuser was within 5,000 and 2,500 feet of her.
They need to know where you are all the time, what you're doing all the time, who you're talking to all the time. It's very involved, you know. So once I didn't have all that and I knew where he was, and it was a big sigh, not just for me, but for my kids too.
The state reports nearly 40,000 cases of domestic violence each year. In Plainville in 2009, Tiana Notice died after her boyfriend stabbed her to death Valentine's Day. 2 weeks ago, state police investigated a murder-suicide in Coventry.
It's very effective in those high-risk situations.
Executive Director of the Connecticut Coalition Against Domestic Violence, Karen Jarmock, says the tracker is only available in Hartford, Danielson, and Bridgeport right now. It's $22 a day, nearly $2 million a year.
And this is an effective way to keep victims safe. But there are a whole lot of other things that we do here in the domestic violence field to keep domestic violence victims safe as well.
Because I think everyone has a point where they snap and they feel there's nothing to lose, you know. So I think that program should be available to everybody.
So like I said, it's only available right now in Hartford, Danielson, and Bridgeport. The earliest they could expand the program would be in February. Live in the newsroom, Stephanie Simone, News 8.